Michael Cohen's third day on the witness stand is now over. The president's former lawyer is the prosecution's only witness to tie the Stormy Daniels hush money payment to allegations that Trump falsified business records to cover it up.
The defense continued to question Cohen's credibility today. Fox's Michelle Ross is live outside the courthouse with more details. Michelle?
The jury had a lot to take in today and follow. They listened to parts of Michael Cohen's podcast where he said that he wanted Trump to rot inside for what he did to him and his family. And at one point, they also saw defense attorney Todd Blanche raise his voice while grilling Cohen. As Michael Cohen's testimony continues in Donald Trump's hush money trial in New York City, the former president's entourage grows. Nearly a dozen of them Republican lawmakers.
This is a made-up crime. No other American in the country would be charged with this type of crime.
President Trump is not going anywhere. He's coming back for another 4 years. Correct. And we are not going anywhere either.
In the courtroom, defense lawyer Todd Blanche continued to try to portray Cohen as untruthful and lying under oath again. Blanche becoming animated during cross-examination when asking Cohen about his prior testimony that he spoke to Donald Trump about finishing the Stormy Daniels deal in a key October 2016 phone call. Blanche showed texts and a call log indicating Cohen was asking Trump's former bodyguard, Keith Schiller, for help with incoming harassing phone calls, not calling Schiller to speak with Trump about Daniels as he testified Monday. Blanche telling Cohen that was a lie. You did not talk to President Trump. Michael Cohen responding, I'm not certain that's accurate. The former president, while unhappy with the trial, is satisfied with his poll numbers.
It's a shame what they're doing. What they're doing in terms of suppression and election interference has never been anything like that. The good news is the polls are through the roof.
Now, Michael Cohen is the prosecution's final witness, but cross-examination is not done yet, and there is no court tomorrow because Donald Trump will be attending his son Barron's high school graduation. So Michael Cohen will return to the witness stand here on Monday. We're live outside Manhattan Criminal Court. I'm Michelle Ross. Back to you.
All right, Michelle, thanks.